Can you transform your body simply by walking 10,000 steps a day? This guy tried it and the results are pretty interesting. I walked 10,000 steps a day for 30 days.
That's a lot of steps.
But what did it do to his body?
There's no shortage of trendy workouts. F45, CrossFit, Pilates, and HIIT training all have cult followings. But the best kept secret when it comes to living a healthy and active lifestyle might have been under our noses the entire time.
Am I bleeding?
Yeah.
Walking. Apparently, you just get your ass off the couch and move your legs in a forward-like motion.
This is so cute.
We drive to the office, work in front of a computer screen, and spend our downtime melted into our couch. Recent research has found that physical inactivity can increase the risk of chronic disease like diabetes and cancer.
That's big.
Yeah.
We need to move more. I challenge you to keep moving while watching this video.
I lift weights regularly and I consider myself an active person, but if there's one area I definitely ignore, it's cardio.
You have a lot of those people.
But going to the gym and not getting your steps in is still better than not going to the gym at all and doing nothing.
Yes, 100%. I agree.
Okay, random step counter test. I don't track my steps. How
neither.
many steps are you taking?
It's around 6,000 for me.
6,000, that's actually still pretty decent. On average, in 2023, I walked 9,910 steps a day. I think we're doing all right, but you really need to put in the work to hit 10,000 steps.
My average steps per day for the past 3 years has been less than 4,000.
That is low, yeah.
That's not extremely high, so this is gonna be a pretty massive difference. 6,000 steps more.
I'm gonna walk 10,000 steps a day for 30 days. Starting now. So we've all heard the recommendation to get 10,000 steps a day in, but where does this advice actually come from?
It turns out the number has more to do with marketing than science.
As with everything. But why?
In the 1960s, the Japanese company responsible for the first commercial pedometer released a new step counter with the slogan, "Let's walk 10,000 steps a day." The slogan was catchy and easy to remember, so it stuck. Recent studies have shown that just 4,000 steps a day leads to better health outcomes.
This guy is fit because I know people that walk 1,500 steps a day, especially these days, if you work from home.
Yeah, true.
You don't need to move.
But 7,500 steps is ideal for most people. Call me an overachiever, but I'm still gonna stick with the 10,000 step goal.
10,000 steps a day, if he would walk this in one go, it would take him an hour and a half. That's a big time investment every single day.
Yes.
Otherwise, you would be sitting in front of the TV probably at the end of the day. You gotta make some sacrifice and actually choose the right thing.
I'm gonna be tracking all my health data closely over the next 30 days to see if I notice any significant changes. I'll be weighing in daily, reporting my blood pressure, and tracking all other data points to see how I go.
It is surprisingly difficult to get 10,000 steps into a day. What I've had to do is go out after dark and just walk around my neighborhood. I'm definitely gonna have to switch up my routine.
I know some people that walk after every single meal for 10 minutes.
That's so good.
I would say if you struggle with getting in 10,000 steps and you want to hit the 10,000, with running, you can obviously get it in faster.
I got an Apple Watch and it uses a combination of GPS tracking and arm motion when estimating distance and steps. So right now it's 10:44 and I have 9,800 steps, which means I need to walk around until I hit 10,000 steps.
My mom has been doing this for years now. A normal thing for her to do is to, at the end of the day, walk circles in the living room to get the last few hundred steps in. It's way better than having my mom sit on the couch the entire evening, not being like, forget those steps. No, if she want to move a little bit more, do it. Still better than sitting.
Exactly.
I rarely get up. I'll get up to go to the bathroom, to make another cup of coffee, maybe to go to the gym, but my steps and my movement overall has actually been quite low.
Fun fact, that's the reason why we're recording these videos. Standing up, we're always sitting.
Oh, there's so much sitting, doing stuff, always behind the computer.
I really want to make a commitment to get in my steps as early as possible, so it's not this thing that I'm like always thinking about, like, oh my God, am I gonna have to like walk at like 11 p.m. at night again?
The first thing that really started to work for me was focusing on incidental exercise.
Incidental exercise.
It
sounds like a mistake. Mission failed successfully. The physical activity required to engage in normal daily activities across our day.
We all have choices that we make each day that impact the amount of movement we get. Like taking the stairs instead of the elevator, walking the long way to the gym, or using a smaller cup of water so you have to refill it more often.
Arjen is now gonna grab a massive jug of water.
I do this to drink more water.
If after 2 sips you need to get near water every single time, you're probably not gonna do that.
and can be built off everyday activities and routines.
Yeah, something a lot of people forget actually is that you can get a lot of activity done in 15 minutes. You, right now watching, if you never exercise and you now start exercising for 10 minutes a day, that's so much. Like
That is already a
gains.
lot.
So I began making different choices every day.
This alone isn't getting me across the finish line, but it's still nice to see some progress.
Perhaps my biggest breakthrough was after having a chat with my friend Josh.
The other day I had a work meeting. I was like, do you want to go for a walk? And the guy was open to it. And then we got close to the post office. I'm like, do you mind if I actually pick up a parcel as well?
As obvious as it sounds, I never really thought about taking work meetings and calls while walking.
So that's a great tip. I do think some work meetings are very hard to do walking, but the idea is great because if you can find work that you can actually do while moving, I, for example, have to watch a lot of videos and then give some feedback on that. I do that while on an air bike.
Early on, I'd gotten into the habit of rushing through my steps. I'd find myself in that awkward place somewhere between walking and jogging, like I'm holding it in while rushing to the bathroom. But once I started to slow down, I could take in the joy of my walks.
As someone who lives in a tiny student room, going out and walking is more than a necessity.
First of all, you will probably go crazy just being there the entire day. But I think as a student, you would probably walk already. Decent amount, depends on the campus, but
Yeah.
I also started to notice some results. I exercised more. The calories burned has gone up from 470 calories a day to 650 plus per day.
Yeah, I think that this might just give you a little bit of an indicator
that
as
bad.
to the amount of steps that I typically get on a given day, because my feet have clearly never been through something like this.
I was about to say, his feet look like baby feet.
Yeah, exactly.
If I would show my feet like that, everyone would unsubscribe. He has baby feet.
Yeah.
Sick.
I haven't gone on a single walk all day, and the reason I've been able to get so many steps is because I've just been doing household chores all day.
Fun fact, my girlfriend helps out with cleaning a lot of the studios and everything, and every single day that she does something like that, she doesn't need to work out because she will hit all goals.
Even though I see the value in walking more every day, it feels unrealistic to hit even 5,000 steps a day, let alone 10,000. There are days when work is busier than normal, and days that I just can't be bothered to leave the house.
Another suggestion, doing multiple walks throughout the day, especially if you're busy or get fatigued easily. Like we said, after every single meal would be a great thing to do.
I did it, it's over, it's done. I walked 10,000 steps every day for 30 days, and I feel a lot better. I do. I feel a lot better now that I have gotten this extra cardio in, even if that cardio was as simple as walking more.
Still, cardio.
Yes.
I averaged 12,140 steps per day, and I walked a total of 364,000 steps over the course of the month.
Sick.
My weight remained pretty steady throughout, starting and ending the month at 160 pounds. You would have expected my weight to go down with the additional calories burned, but my sister was visiting for 3 weeks during this experiment. I know it's a terrible excuse, but I ate out and drank a lot more than I typically would have.
But the fact that he didn't gain weight there is significant.
That's very significant, yeah, because normally in weeks like that, you would gain some weight.
I think he definitely burned 200-300 calories more every single day.
2,100 calories a week that you can eat more.
That's a massive meal. You could even go out extra to McDonald's every single week and not notice it at all.
The additional steps didn't change any other data points like my blood pressure or resting heart rate.
Might be compensated by the food, so it sort of evens out.
And he already was very healthy. But the food during these 30 days is not the smartest choice because it kind of ruins all the data points.
I do intend to walk more, and I do want to try to increase my daily average to 7,500 steps.
Should be doable.
That's reasonable, yeah.
As a mailman, I'm walking 8 to 12 miles a day. Catch up, guys.
Some jobs obviously allow you to move a lot. So this guy also walked for 30 days and these are his body results. On day 1, he was 230 pounds.
10 to 12 pounds of fat loss.
Wow! 11 pound, 5 kilogram weight loss.
Damn. Just by walking more.
So
Damn.
I think I'm a little bit tighter in the core. I had a little bit of extra sauce right here. I know I've lost a few inches off my waist.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Back.
Oh, the back also, like the
love handles. If your goal is to lose weight, for a lot of people it is, this is a great chance to implement, but obviously keep your diet clean. Just walking won't cover everything, but it will make a big impact. If you want to count your steps, maybe start working out, build healthy habits, get fit and get into the best shape of your life, make sure to check out our free workout app, 90-day challenge.
Walking 10,000 steps a day can actually make you live longer.
As we've seen in this video, where the world's fittest 100-year-old gives us his secrets, so make sure to check out that video if you want to know the secrets to live to 100 years old. Make sure to smash the link, subscribe, and hit that bell, and we'll see you in the next video.